How did freed people struggle for education during Reconstruction? Imagine stepping into a world where learning was once forbidden, and suddenly, you have the chance to read, write, and shape your future. That was the reality for many freed African Americans during the years after the Civil War. When slavery ended, most formerly enslaved people had never been allowed to go to school. Laws in slave states made teaching enslaved people to read or write illegal, so generations grew up without formal education. Now, with freedom, their desire to learn became a powerful force. They saw education as a way to gain independence, dignity, and a voice in society. They believed that knowing how to read and write could help them get better jobs, protect their rights, and build stronger families. This hunger for knowledge sparked a large grassroots movement. Adults and children rushed to schools, often attending classes together. Grandparents, parents, and children all wanted to learn how to read and write. Many of these early schools were built by the freed people themselves. Some who had secretly learned to read during slavery became teachers for others. Communities pooled their money to build schoolhouses, and they paid teachers out of their own pockets. These efforts showed how determined and self-reliant Black Americans were, refusing to wait for outside help. Organizations like the Freedmen's Bureau, created by the federal government, played a big role in supporting education. They helped fund schools, hire teachers, and even helped establish colleges for Black students. Schools like Howard University, Fisk University, and Morehouse College became symbols of hope and learning. These institutions trained future leaders and helped Black communities grow stronger. Despite these efforts, many challenges remained. White Southerners often opposed Black education and sometimes used violence or threats to stop it. Schools were underfunded and overcrowded. Teachers faced hostility, and most Black schools relied on donations, church support, and community contributions because government funding was limited. Even with these obstacles, progress was made. By the end of the 1800s, most African Americans could read and write, a huge change from before emancipation. Education opened doors for Black men to move from farm labor to skilled jobs. Literacy helped freed people understand contracts, manage money, and participate in civic life. The fight for education during Reconstruction was more than just about learning. It was about fighting for freedom, equality, and self-determination. Black Americans led the way in creating schools, demanding public education, and fighting for their right to learn. Their efforts laid the foundation for future generations and changed the course of American history.